Like the video and subscribe to our channel right now and get 1 week of amazing luck. Imagine what it must be like for these people to say goodbye to their animals for a much longer or maybe forever if you can't even glance at your pet as you go for work in the morning. They really had no idea if they'd ever see them again, but today we're showing instances in which all of these animals finally met their owners again after a long separation. Your heart will break watching this video. After each lengthy business trip, these two best friends engage in a small ritual in which the parrot scores its owner with kisses and comments. This cat was left alone for 3 days by its owner, and now that he is back, the time has finally come. Since this man saved him as a lonely orphan, the teddy bear has been more than simply an animal. He is a member of the family. A cheetah is the only animal that is capable of displaying more affection, especially for its adoptive mother. Margarita listened to every rustle while she waited for her owner to return.
Margarita, come here. Come here, Mama.
Did I mention that Margarita is a large crocodile?
Come here, baby. Margarita, come here. Hi. You're a good girl.
This man went back to his hometown to see whether his goose still remembered him. To his surprise, it did, and it brought buddies.
Guys, this is the dude I've been telling you about.
Now, you may assume that this is a camel reconciling with its owner, but you'd be mistaken. Instead, it is his best friend, who broke the news of the owner's passing to the camel and caused it to sob. To witness this tiger cub develop into the world's most devoted kitten, all she needs to do is frequently save her father. Because she had saved them from starving, she is the only person these lions will let to be close to them. This fox is yelling as if it hasn't seen its owner for 5 long years, not just a few pleasant dates. Do you understand the true miracle that occurs when your pet is accidentally found outside after a protracted search? This mother took them under her wing when they were orphaned and never looked back. These are the sounds rhinos make when they encounter someone they've been missing for so long. Although it was difficult for her to comprehend that the weak pup she had helped 4 years before was now a strong wolf, the wolf remembered her and had been longing to see her again. And this good boy was willing to defy gravity for his owner since he missed her so much.
Hey! 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 Come upstairs! Hey!
This brave eagle never forgot the person who spared it from impending death, and it now flies to him every year to express its gratitude and receive its annual dosage of hugs.
Now, we don't know why his liver hasn't been working properly, but the only thing we can pinpoint is his snake bite that happened quite a few years ago, and just having some residual effects from there. Now, we've just got his latest blood test results back, and it seems that his liver is working perfectly.
Logan, then 11, was devastated that his pet cat Frank had vanished, but he never gave up hope, and a month later, these two soulmates were once more reunited. While this man was away for 3 months on business, a baby jaguar not only managed to grow up and develop claws but also missed his favorite volunteer very much. He won't let him go so lightly. After a long day at work, a dog jumping up to welcome its owner is probably nothing out of the ordinary, but dear? The lynx is not only thrilled to see her owner but also upset that she was gone for such a long time because these two are great friends and haven't seen each other in 10 months. These brothers believed they would never see their pet dog again. But luckily, Naya was found and had false pups after 3 long months. This swan can't stop talking because it is so thrilled to see its rescuer. It seems like it wants to fill you in on everything that has happened while they have been apart. If Morton the koala has to wait more than 3 days for his favorite volunteer, only one thing is going on. When this girl came home from a trip, her best friend made sounds of happiness for the first time.
Bubby! There he is! Hi! Oh, everybody's coming.
My heart just hurts when I see a girl and her cherished horse who she hasn't seen in 3 months. A couple fought about who would get custody of a dog after a divorce, and the judge wanted the dog to make the decision.
He does that to everybody, Miss Your Honor.
Hey, boy. Hey, dear. That's baby boy. Pick him up. Baby boy. Come on, Mark.
When an old acquaintance returned after a 3-year absence, these jaguars completely forgot that they were predators. This reserve employee believed he would be able to stand when a lioness who hadn't seen him in 2 years greeted him, but he had never been more mistaken. When this girl's pet parrot ran off, she initially believed she would never see him again, but they later discovered they were truly soulmates. There is nothing better than getting a warm welcome from your pet when you return home. When this woman went back to the reserve to see the lion babies she had rescued and bottle-fed, it was the most moving moment of her life. This dog, who was so concerned about his owner that he was waiting at the exit like Hachiko, trailed an ambulance for 4 kilometers in order to prevent being separated from her. Fortunately, the story has a happier climax. When you have this tiny guy to welcome you each day, who needs a dog? Even if it's not the real dad, kids still miss him since you can hear the sound of youthful joy when he comes home. This guy hasn't hugged a bear in so long that he has forgotten what it feels like. Flamingos enjoy giving hugs to old friends, as you already know. When his closest buddies visit him to play, like today, that baby elephant's favorite day of the week.
Get him!
The fact that the monkey now lives in the wild and they seldom ever see one another doesn't matter because this woman saved a little monkey and raised it as her own child. The reaction of a small kangaroo that this woman once saved is worth the annual lengthy trip this woman takes to see him. Nothing makes this sailor happier than witnessing a pelican eagerly waiting to hug its companion, who always gives it treats, after a long voyage. This pet squad is ready to wait for their dad to get home for hours. For this husky, a true Christmas miracle occurred when, after several months of being apart, she was reunited with her owner.
Daisy. Hi! How are you? Oh my gosh! Do you want a hug? Come on!
She had no idea her pets would welcome her home in such a sweet way after a lengthy absence due to work. These giants haven't seen their best friend in just 1 month, but they still miss them now that you know what 6 tons of love looks like. After a week away, it is difficult to imagine that a hyena could still be as affectionate towards its master. Only this woman is allowed near the bear, and by the looks of things, they are the closest of friends. Don't do this yourself since this guy is an expert and knows what he's doing. He once saved a little snake and unintentionally formed a lasting connection with a python. The python grows bigger every time they meet. It only took this blind dog a moment to actually feel its owner close by after a long separation.
You found me. Good girl.
As this terminally ill zookeeper meets the beloved giraffe that he raised for the last time, this reunion is likely to tear your heart.
Putting his freaking claws on him.
Ой, папе даже проходу не даешь, да, на коленочку присел. Ой, ты маленький.
It's good.